Yeah. Hello guys. So I wanted to do a short tutorial on this artwork that I did a few weeks ago. Just a minute here. So it's basically just like a layout review artwork that I wanted to show. Alright, so this is the actual artwork, the complete work and everything. So let me just close these two layers. So I have this background, white background. So every artwork that I start, I usually start with a solid color. Yes. So okay. So beginning. Let me see. So I just go here to get my rulers and everything in place. So I don't do this. I used to do this, but now no, this is too long. I don't do this anymore. So you just go here. I just go to view, new guide layouts. I have my columns too. I have my rows too, and everything is simple. And that way, just it's quick for me. So I start real work with the solid color. So for those who don't know what a solid color is, it's just simple. You go to your you go here, you pick up a solid color, then you can choose any color that you want for your background. So I wanted green for the background. So actually that was the basic idea for me. Then I wanted the edges to be black, so I created another solid color which was black, so on top of the green, and I used the layer mask to just, so when I disable it, you can see it's all black. When I enable it, you can see it has a black edges. So I created layer marks, use the brush tool to darken the middle part, just to remove the middle part and leave the edges for it to be dark. Yes, to create this, it's like a vignetting. Yeah, for the background. Yeah, so I have this layer tool as well to brighten up the middle part a bit. I had to add another green color, which is a brighter version of the background, the green background. Added another white to make it more brighter, just to repair the background. Yes. I think that, yeah. Now I have this light. This light is actually a PNG. Yeah, you can download of the internet. So it's a smart object. Let me show you how it looks like. It is how it looks like. Let me create a solid color for the beginners. So if you're a beginner, this is how you create a solid color for you to see what it looks like, what it actually looks like. So yeah. So this is how it looks like without the background. This is how the beam, the lights looks like. And this is what I use it most of the time in my artworks. It's very nice. I like it. Alright, so let's go back. So back to yeah. So that's basically the background. Yeah, the background. Let me see. I think I have a couple of layers here. I have this layer. Let me see what this layer. Okay, so this layer is actually a water wave that I downloaded off the internet. Yeah, just a water wave, but it wasn't that big. It was just one part. But I wanted to cover the whole bottom part to make it look like it was wet. This water effect. And then you have to duplicate it 4 times to fill up the whole place. Yeah, that's how that one came about. So very easy. Then I think, yeah, and the water splash. So the whole idea was to create a bottle with water splashes coming from all angles. So this is also a PNG. This is a water splash, but it was actually blue. It was actually a blue water splash. Let me show you. Yeah, this is how it looks like. It's bluish, but the ambience of this whole thing is green because the lighting on this artwork is green, so I couldn't have a green, I couldn't have a blue looking water, so I had to add a couple of change some of the channels. Selective color, I used a lot. Selective color is very, very important when you want to change the color of something. So with that one, you can actually go into the channels, the red channel, the blue channel, the green channel, and do your altering and anything that you want. Yes, so I think I use a couple of channels here. I think I use a neutral channel to change the color a bit, and I have a hue and saturation to also change the colors a bit to make it green, a bit so that it blends with the sound. Yes. So from there I added a couple of water bubbles, also PNGs, also a PNG water bubble that I use a lot. Yeah, you have it just to create a splash around everything in the background. So that's the preparation of the background. This as well. This one here, this one will come later. I think this one will come later. And all these things will come later. Yeah, this is just a water, a splash for the text. That one will come later. So let me see, what do you have here? These are just the logo. Okay, so here comes the text. The text is actually a 3D model that I did in Cinema 4D that I had to export here. So just club, it says club CLUB, and I wanted to add a little reflection to it. It was C4D was delaying a bit, so I had to come in and add a little reflection. It's just a white shape with an overlay blend mode and reduce the opacity to 60 just to create some sort of reflection with it. And I added a couple of layers to darken it a bit with just actually hue and saturation, and I added levels as well. So yes, to darken the bottom part to create a shadow beneath and at the bottom part. Yeah. So on top of it, I actually added some condensation. Yeah, to it. So this actually is just like water on top of a glass mirror. Let me show you how it looks like. It's just an image of the internet. You find water droplets on the glass. You can have it change the blend mode to soft light. It looks good. When I change to normal, you see how it looks like. This is how it looks like on the normal blend mode. Yeah, so but I didn't want the black part. I just wanted the water bubbles. So soft light was perfect. So I just added soft light to it, and I have a couple of duplicates to fill up the whole place. Yes, I did this actually a shadow. Okay, so let me show you how it looks like. So for those people who don't know what a smart object is, this is basically what a smart object is. So what it does is it flattens the image for you, makes it simplifies it. But whenever you want to go and edit it, you can go in here, edit the image. Sorry, edit the image, save it, and it will take effect. It doesn't affect it; will take effect on your actual layer. So this is how it looks like. So it's just a water condensation on the glass that I use. Change the blend mode to soft light and fill it up. So I have a couple of layers to fill it up here. And I added another water droplet as well, just to the text, because when there are water splashing all over, definitely there are going to be bubbles on the text. There are going to be bubbles and like water droplets everywhere. So definitely there's going to be water droplets on the text. So I added droplets on the text as well. Let me see this layer. Okay, so this layer is actually for the bottle. That's a reflection of the bottom, but it comes with a displacement. Yeah, so I created a displacement for it because when water is reflected, because the water underneath is kind of wavy, so the reflection wouldn't be a normal reflection. The reflection will be displayed as well, will be wavy as well. So that's the reflection of the bottle that is underneath there. And go up. Yeah, so starting with the bottle, I didn't actually. So beneath the bottle, I created a shape of the bottle. Yeah, you created a shape of the bottle, and I wanted to soften the edges. A green shape to soften the edges as well. So I use a Gaussian blur to soften the edges. You can see 52 Gaussian blur just to soften up the edges. When I turn it down, you can see that's the shape. Yeah, so when I bring it back up, 52, you have the shape, soften the edges. It looks like a bright color just for it now. Alright, so that one goes beneath the bottle, and I have the bottle itself with a couple of effects. So it comes. This is the bottle how it looks like, very very sharp, very nice. So with the green actually behind it, but I wouldn't say here because I have effects on this bottle as well. So the effect basically, I added an outer glow. So yes, you can see there's an inner glow which is green. So so basically the idea was when there's a bright light behind the bottle, and we all know the color of beer. Yeah. So when there's a bright light behind it and the light is penetrating to the bottle, obviously what is going to reflect is a green light, very bright green. So I added that one as an inner glow. So as you can see, when I turn it off, that's the green gone. When I bring it back up, that's a reflection of the white light that's outside being reflected through the bottle, which is going to be green. So I have the outer glow, which is the light. So when I take the outer glow, you can see the green right there. Yeah, so I brought the outer glow back. I had an inner glow, which is a green reflection. So basically that's the work on the bottle, and I have some camera raw effects on there to make it look sharp, make it look nice. Yeah, so we move ahead. Then I added another reflection. It's just a normal shape, a white shape with a Gaussian blur. As I said, I use Gaussian blur a lot. So let me turn off the Gaussian blur. You see, it's just a shape that I drew with an overlay effect. So let me just do it normal. So as you can see, it's a normal white shape, but the blend mode is an overlay. Yes, to make it look like it. And you add the Gaussian blur to make it look like a light, just to soften up the edges. So Gaussian blur is very good. I mean, for those starting out, for those who already know, I need not to say this. So use Gaussian blur a lot. I think you will be seeing a lot of Gaussian blur in most of the design that I do. So moving forward, yeah, and then there's a brighter layer. This is actually, yeah, I think I don't usually use brightness. Yeah, this is so simple for me. I just create a shape. I already had a shape, the green shape that I showed you. I just create the shape of the bottle, put it in a white color, turn the blend mode to overlay, and it creates a brightness form. That's the shape of it with an opacity of 30. Yeah, so as you can see, that's it. So when I turn it back up and I bring it to overlay, it just creates the kind of brightness that I need. But if brightness works for you, you can also go to brightness and you brighten. I mean, there are so many ways to brighten up something. So there's the easiest way for me personally. But you can do it. So there's this bubble that I wanted to add to it. Droplets, sorry. The water droplets. So I added a couple. These are actually PNG water droplets. So let me show you how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. It's PNG. You can get it on the internet. Yeah. So you can search PNG water droplets. You download the page without a background. And this is how it looks like. So you can add it to most of the stuff that you do when you want to create a condensation. Yes, so there are lots of it. There are a couple that I added to it. Sorry. And I added another layer of condensation. This is also it's similar to the first one that I showed with a glass effect. So let me turn this. So it's soft light. The blend mode is soft light. Yes, it makes it lighter so you can see the condensation more. So this is how it looks normal. So it's just a condensation on the mirror on the glass. Yes, so I don't want the normal. The normal it doesn't look nice obviously. So I turn it to soft light so that you can see most of the condensation itself on the bottom. So it takes away a lot of the background. So I added a couple, I duplicated it, added a couple, brought back this one that I used for the text. So as you can see on the right side, I used this one for the text, so I brought it back again for this one. I think it might have been probably too much, but I think it works fine. This way. Okay, so yeah, here goes the another water splash that also down. It's also a PNG. So another water splash coming from the left side, and I wanted that one as well. Very cool. Added another one to the right side, and there are a couple that came to the top. So these are just PNG, as you can see. Let me try and move this though. Yeah. So I'm just trying this thing. Okay, so what I move out you can see is PNG has no background. These are water splashes that you can get. So I added from the left and to the right as well. So water coming in from the left, water coming in from the right, like splashing the bottle. Makes it look nice. I think I really like that one too. That was the idea that I was going for anyway. Yeah, so moving forward, I think what I added next, yeah, so I added another one to the top, the same water splash that are down. Yeah, these are just PNG water splashes. So you can see this is how it looks like. So I had to clear some of the parts. Yeah, so bring it back. Yeah, just to make it nice. And what do I have? They have a bigger splash to the upper left corner. Yeah, that wouldn't be seen. That's out of focus. Yeah, and I brought this. This is actually the logo for yeah. So you can see from this part, this logo. There's a 3D version of it that I had to do a rotating one. So I rendered it in different angles and I brought it here. So they are basically the same thing but they are in different angles. So this basically has a Gaussian blur and a motion blur to it. So the motion blur makes it seem like it's moving. For those who don't know what a motion blur is, it makes it seem like it's moving across the artwork and it adds depth to it. The game is very nice, it has depth to it, and there's a Gaussian blur on top of it as well. So when I remove the Gaussian blur, let me see. Okay, so I've taken off the motion blur, so that's how it looks without all these effects. Yeah, so if you wanted to move, yeah, a little bit Gaussian blur, it blurs it a bit, then you add the motion blur, then it looks like it's moving. But you can add any amount that you want. It's the same thing. The same thing over here. That one has just a Gaussian blur. This has no blur because I wanted to see. So underneath here, as you can see here, there's a reflection. Definitely there's going to be a reflection because there's a water. There's water beneath it, so definitely there's going to be a reflection. The reflection also has a displacement. Yeah, and I'll probably work on showing how to displace all these things, how to properly displace your elements into reflections to make it look more realistic. Because you can't have reflection in the water that looks the same as what is about. No, the water is wavy, so definitely the reflection is going to be wavy as well. So let me bring the opacity up and you see how it looks like. So that's how it looks like blending here. So it blends definitely with the water. So yeah, that's what you do. So the opacity is turned down Yeah, because to make it look nice. So, all right, let me see what we have here. Yeah, there's layer just to brighten everything. I already curves layer to brighten everything up, the whole artwork up. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there's no much to it. So after I'm done with all my artworks, I usually save it, just take it to Camera Raw effect, just to add a little color to it, make it pop, and I add a color lookup as well, just to make everything come out very nice. So I think for now that's it. I mean, you can, yeah. So that's how all these things came, everything here came about. So you can subscribe, and I promise you, I'm going to be doing a lot of these tutorials, just to teach you some of the artwork that I do. If you don't know if you don't know, if you've not seen most of the artwork that I've done, you can check my IG page. And the link is below. You can check my IG page. I have most of my artworks over there, and I'll be doing tutorials and posting it here for everybody to know. But with this, I've already done it, so I couldn't do it from the beginning and explain most of the stuff. But moving forward, I will actually be um, doing things from the scratch. So that if you want to learn, you can pick up a few things or two. I'll pick up my brain. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be it. So make sure you subscribe, and leave a comment, and a like as well. Alright, see you next time. Bye.